Welcome to
Hi.
our channel. Again, we are back from the wonderful Disney fantasy, and we're going to talk about that, and we're going to talk about a lot of other things too. But first, let's talk about if you guys would please do us a favor and click the thumbs up, like this video, and if you're not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe. That helps us out a lot. And also turn the notification bell on and all. You have to select all for you to be notified of everything that we put out and we do. So we appreciate that. And Guga, why don't you tell us who we have in the chat room? Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody. So, let's start. Here, Douglas. Hello, Douglas.
Douglas Fammy.
MGM Family Travel is here.
Yes.
Hi, Patty Grant. Hey. Hello, guys.
We got Cameron Hawkins here. He's
Cameron Hawkins.
one of our moderators.
Yes. Britt. Hey, guys. Hey, Britt.
Hey, Britt.
Mark the Shark. Hello, guys. Hi.
Mark the Shark. I want to know where he came up with the name Mark the Shark. That's awesome. TB's here. Hey. Elizabeth, come on now. You're so tired. I love her to death.
She's
We
here,
love you.
yes.
But she's in school.
Thanks for being here.
And she
JT
said,
is here too. Happy Sunday Fun Day, GNR.
hey, JT.
Yeah, so.
All right. Well, we've got everybody. Oh, Jamie just came in. Says hello.
Hi, Jamie.
Thanks, Jamie. We appreciate all of you being here, and especially if you're watching it in replay. Right, we appreciate you checking us out. We sailed on the Disney Fantasy recently, and we want to review that and let you guys know the protocols that are on the Disney ships and what we had to go through to get on it, as well as all the things that we did and all the things that we saw. It's
amazing.
I love and we'll let you know if we. Well, you can already tell we really had a great time. And me, not the Disney fanatic, he is.
Yeah.
Everything Disney. But I think I'm sold. I really love Disney. This cruise sold me on it. The only thing is, it's expensive as hell.
Yep.
And we're going on Disney Wonder soon. 14 nighs from San Diego to Panama Canal, and I looked at upgrading that to a balcony room. And we're going to talk about that because there's no way I'm going to do that. We're going to stick with the inside cabin for that one because it's we got a really good deal on that. If you consider $2,500 a person, a good deal
like
for
14.
you could go on 2 cruises on another line for that, but
14 nights for that price is like
but you have to be a Disney fan to pay that price and want to go on it and get the full Disney experience, because we did. And we're going to talk about the captain, my experience with the captain, not knowing it was the captain.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So starting from the Embarkation, what do you think? It was pretty easy.
Well, we've never been through what Disney's making you go through now, which considered what all the other lines are doing, it's pretty nice, comparatively speaking. Example, don't show up early.
Yes, that was the first mistake.
That was our first mistake, yeah.
Early because of the COVID test.
They do the COVID test in the garage.
Yeah, and the COVID test has to be at the time that it's set for your embarkation.
Right.
Instead of we thought it was showing up earlier, we could do the test before and get that done. But yeah, don't show up earlier. Show up at your time.
Yep. And then and the COVID test, really, the Disney pays for it. So, you're really paying for it in your fare, but that's the nice thing. You don't have to worry about getting tested somewhere else and then bringing it with you. You get it done there. And there are people who don't administer the test, but they give you the tube and the stick, and you do it yourself, and you don't go all the way up there. It's just on the outside of the nose, so in the nose, but you don't go jamming it up there. It's just lightly goes up there, and then you
For
break it
timer.
off, and it goes in the tube, and they take it. And 30 minutes later, you sit in the garage, you wait for the results. They don't let you go into the terminal, which is smart. Because if you're positive, the last thing they want to do is mix those people together. And then you get it on an app and
Once you get the negative result, you just go in inside the terminal and
wear a mask,
Yep.
of course, because it's
wearing
required.
the mask. And
What
at
else?
the entrance, like you usually find characters. You used to find characters at the terminal, but because COVID, there's no characters, so you just walk in and you walk straight to the ship. And as soon as you walk in the atrium, there's the welcome. People like saying our family name or
Yes.
and it was pretty cool. And we did spend like what through the checking through the security checkpoint to the inside the ship like 15-20 minutes.
If that,
Yeah.
because they took us through the special line like we got on MSC.
It's because it was empty.
It was empty, I know, but
Yes.
still, it was nice.
just like using all the booths.
But there still was a line of people in the other that they
you
go,
said
oh,
that
no, come
before,
on.
but I did not.
I think they knew who we were, and they said, "Oh, these are the
yes,
celebrities.
yeah, come over.
Bring you over
Come
here to this line."
Concierge, concierge line.
Yeah, we just
Even
said.
we didn't have
Oh,
concierge.
we told them we were Jared and Jordan. That's what we did. We're Jared and Jordan of JJ Cruise. We even got the same color shirt. If you can let us in, please. Oh, right this way, sir, to the concierge line. Come on in.
Yeah, so it was pretty easy.
Yeah.
And the first thing I did once I got inside the ship, went to check the room, and then I went character hunt.
He did, and I did most of them.
Yes, so I started from the first day, and I did some characters, like some character pictures, and we had the Palo at the first night. Mm-hmm. So let's talk about Palo, because it was like right after
Well,
the
before we
character
do that,
meetings.
I want to tell people a little bit about what's required. Okay.
Oh, yeah, okay, go ahead.
So for the protocols for on Disney currently, masks are required indoors at all times, including theaters. Physical distancing is required indoors too, and they do enforce it. And there were a lot of kids on board this one. Staff from restaurants told us there were about little less than 1,500 with a capacity of a little over 4,000 for this ship, which was pretty nice. Rooms, our room was cleaned twice a day, which on the Mardi Gras was cleaned once.
Yeah.
Everyone was wearing masks when they were supposed to. A lot of Disney employees making sure everyone was following the protocols. In fact, on level 3, where the main level is, they had staff standing at the elevators and making sure only your party got on the elevator. They wouldn't let you
At
mix.
like the during the events, like
Yeah.
the night events when the atrium was more crowded, like they were doing that, controlling the elevators. Not all the time.
Just a couple other things, tidbits for this cruise. We saw Aladdin, Frozen, and Believe. All three shows were on the Fantasy. And there were current movies, Disney Marvel, Jungle Cruise, Shang-Chi, Black Widow, and there were a lot of others that are playing for free inside their movie theater.
And by the pool, like at that.
Oh, and the pool,
Yes.
yeah. The Cabanas Marketplace food is served by the staff. You cannot self-serve, thank God. I hope they never let that go.
I like that.
And the best place to me to sit in the Cabanas Marketplace is in the aft. They have an outside seating area. And it's sort of like if you watch Cruising with JT's, where he did the video of just the aft wake. There's tables set up there to eat from this marketplace, and you can just watch the ocean, and I loved it. In fact, we wanted to set up there to do a video, but we didn't get a chance to do
Yeah,
that.
it's still about the protocols. The pool like had a limit of 12 people per time.
Yeah.
So they closed the pool with on the floor marking where you could stay and stand with your party, taking the social distancing with from another group. So that was pretty cool as well. And then you
Well, I want to
talk about the rest.
No, I still want to listen. I took notes in this cruise so that we can bring it to you guys. everything that we experience. So the internet is expensive as hell. I'll let you know that up front.
I don't like it. Yes.
But I'll give you the example because you get 50 free megabytes, all right, and then that goes pretty quick, especially if you're checking Facebook and Instagram and all that other stuff and YouTube. Pay as you go is 25 cents per megabyte. 100 megabytes is 19 bucks. 300 megabytes is $39, and we did the large for 1,000 megabytes, $89.
$89.
And it lasts a couple of days for us. He got it, and
It
I got
lasted
it.
actually throughout
Did
the
it?
whole cruise.
Well,
Yes,
I bought it
I used the
extended.
very last megabytes at the very end of the cruise, but because of the ports, we were able to use our data from our plan. So
That's true. When we were in ports, like
that's why we didn't spend the 1,000 megabytes like that quick because of that. Otherwise, it would go like
yeah, when we
really
were
fast.
in ports like Mexico and so forth, you can use AT&T. We have AT&T, so we were able to use our data plan. It's included in our plan. Our data and phone calls, you can use it just like if you were home, and doesn't cost you any extra, which was nice. But the key is for the internet is if you buy the $89 or any of the other plans, make sure you log out as soon as you're done using it and don't leave it running. Otherwise, you're going to be doing a lot of expense,
Yeah.
and you can't do lives with this plan. You'd be out in the first 5 minutes. So
Yep.
that's the thing.
Can't
I didn't
upload
like
any
if they
videos.
can do anything about the internet, we would be happy.
Yes.
100%. But that's the only negative thing I can say about Disney Cruise at this point is that the character meet and greets were even acceptable because you, on our Disney Dream, you were allowed to stand next to them and put your
Okay,
arm
I've
around
seen
them
it.
and touch them, and they would hug the kids. Not on this cruise.
Yes, that I think everybody know by now that the
Yeah, but
characters
maybe some
social
don't. That's why
distancing.
and there are people asking questions, and we do want to get to. Let me go
So,
back up to the
yes, I was gonna go to the
go to the top and see if we have any questions. Are you excited about your Disney Wonder trip? 14 nights. Douglas Fammy
Oh,
asked.
definitely.
We'll start with that question. To say the least, yes, because not only are we doing that trip, but we're going to Las Vegas.
We're going to LA and then we're going to Las Vegas to see Gwen Stefani and
Gwen
before
Stefani.
going to San Diego to go on board of the Wonder.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
it's
we're
gonna be
excited
fun.
about that. Especially since this cruise happened first, I'm a little more excited than I was before. And this is going to be our longest trip ever, 14 nights. My mom's not too happy, but we're happy. What's the next question? Gabe?
Tig Neo, she asked about like if we did any specialty dining. Remy, Palo, yes, we did both of them.
Both of them, yeah.
The Palo video is already up. I posted last night. And the Remy video is gonna be up right after this live. So if you're gonna check both of the dining experiences that we have at Palo and Remy, the both videos gonna be up. So you can check that out. And yeah, we enjoyed both of them.
You just said Remy is going to be up right after this?
Yes.
Yeah, we have that premiering tonight at 9, so you'll be able to watch it as soon as you get done with this one.
Yeah. So if you're here right now, stay after the live and join us on the premiere of the Remy video.
We'll be headed over there next.
Yeah.
Let's see, do we have any other questions here so far? There was somebody that asked if it was a flat fee, and I'm looking for that question as I saw it come in. Is there a flat fee for Palo?
Yes.
I think Brett asked that question. Is there a flat fee for Palo and are drinks included? The drinks are not included.
The alcohol is not included, and drinks in general, right?
Yeah.
Because
And there's no drink package on Disney. Unless it's
So-
wine, I think they may have for that, but not.
And yes, Palo is $45 a person. Price may change, but for us was 45, and Remy was 125
A person.
a person.
And actually, we had a better time in Palo. Just a little.
Yeah, I think the food was better. I enjoyed more the whole experience.
Because Remy was way too fancy for us. I mean, especially when they required you to wear a jacket for men, and we didn't have one. So
we
they,
didn't know about that. You're gonna see on the video.
they
as well.
pulled it out of a closet and gave it to us. I'm like,
Yes.
oh my god. But yeah, let's see.
Yes. So it's a good experience and worth it for if you want to try it one time. And the food is really good as well. It's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
So
And the staff in both places
both
were,
yes,
were
both were
impeccable
like
and they were
excellent service.
fantastic. Why don't you want to talk about Palo? You said I interrupted you before. Why don't you talk about that?
No, yeah, so let's talk about like the first night that we had the restaurant at Palo. Went to Palo and we were welcomed by Millie, which was like this amazing server at in there, and she was like explaining every single detail in the restaurant. Which if you haven't seen the video, you're gonna see, and Millie explains that with like the
I've
best
been to a
detail
lot of
ever.
restaurants. Look at me, okay? But I had never explained in detail about why ship
The
the
details, the patterns of the seat that
Lord.
you're sitting, the carpet,
Yep.
how and why the wines were hanging that way. It was so nice. So a lot of details. She gave like excellent information. And the food, yes. So every single time she came to us to ask what we wanted and explained every single dish, and right after serving us, we tried, and she came to see, expecting our reaction, and it was always like, um, she was like there with us, having the dinner with us the whole time. It was like a guest as well. We're guests, but she was a guest on our table because she was hanging with us like throughout the whole dinner, and it was so nice. Uh, and what do you like the most in that Apollo, Rob?
Um, I like the gnocchi, so it was good. But I even
Okay.
liked yours better than mine.
Yes. Oh my
What was it
God.
called? Your
Oh my God. Now I'm not gonna remember mine.
Come on.
No.
It had brown sugar or something.
Ayalati.
Yeah, it was really good. I liked his
Yes.
better
It
than
was a
mine. But
pasta ayalati.
yeah.
It was sweet and salty, and was like, oh my God,
By the
so
way, some
delicious.
people are commenting about our internet is the quality is bad. We're looking at it on
Oh,
our
it freezed a little bit, right?
iPads, and we understand it's Spectrum, and that's all I can say.
Are we back?
We're back. Yeah, look, you can see it's clear now. Um, YouTube needs to know you're not on the Disney right now.
I think like we're talking about the Disney thing, and then we got the internet, the same internet service from there.
I would highly recommend Palo to everyone. $45 was well worth it, and especially if you get staff like we got for this one. And I think we're going to do Palo again on Disney Wonder. I want to do it again and try some different food and maybe
I think Wonder has one, but doesn't have the other one. Which
I think
one?
they have Palo. They don't.
But they don't have Remy,
I think so.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Which is
whatever,
what
wanna
sucks
try it
about
again.
wanting Disney Wonder is they don't have the aqueduct and all that, but they have one slide and
Yeah.
because it's an older
they
ship.
have less.
But it's
things to
okay.
go for.
We'll make the best of it and have fun. So I haven't discussed this with you, and I want to talk about the staff, especially for the cruise that made our cruise memorable. I'll never forget it. I recorded everything with them. I wanted a place for people to go on Facebook for staff for cruise lines to show your appreciation to them. And it's not, I created, and you don't know this, but I created a Facebook page. It's called Cruise Staff Appreciation. So if you look that up and go in it,
On his free time, he did that because I
yeah,
wasn't
cruise
free at
staff
all. I haven't
appreciate
slept in 2 days.
cruise. Yeah, right. Don't believe that a minute. Cruise staff appreciation, and this is where everybody that had a great experience and want to recognize a staff member for whatever cruise line, doesn't matter, to put their cruise picture in there and what they meant to you during that cruise. And hopefully it takes off because I didn't find a place to do that. And I think they deserve it for being off for 15, 16 months and longer, that we have a place to go and just put that there so people can show their appreciation. I'm sure the staff members will like it and appreciate it.
I was talking to you about it, like to create a video with the pictures of all the the stuff, the crew members that we met,
Right.
and do something like that for them. when we talk and stop to when we were walking and stop to talk to some of them, like they get so excited just by talking to you.
Yeah.
Like it's like a friend that I haven't seen in a while.
They're so happy that we're on a ship.
Yeah,
They're so
extremely
happy to
nice.
be back,
Extremely nice.
and there wasn't one rude person on this voyage at all, and I don't think you'll ever see that on a Disney ship anyway. The staff, anyway, the only one in crew staff appreciation Facebook page is me, because I haven't invited anybody yet. I have yet to put our stuff up there. I just created the page name, and hopefully you guys want to join it. You don't need to do anything other than just go find it and click to get in. You don't have to answer any questions or anything like that. So some of the staff people we want to talk about. First one and foremost is Captain Henry. He was a fantastic captain. In fact, the captain I didn't even know existed, that was standing right there in front of me, that he knew but didn't tell me when I was talking to him about needing a photographer that didn't want to take our picture, or told he couldn't take the picture in front of the three princesses, yes. Because the lighting wasn't right or whatever, and the captain went over to him and said, take their picture. Captain Henry, thank you.
He was wearing a white uniform just like the other assistants for the characters, and
no,
he was one of those.
Guga, there were white.
A lot of people wearing white
and their white uniforms all the time when they did this, because they were executive staff from different departments.
But sometimes, like the one taking care of the specific character was wearing white as well.
Yeah, but not that kind of a uniform.
No,
this was obviously.
Like, I thought he went by the collar to talk to him.
No. Captain Henry, we appreciate how you treated us, and he was awesome.
It was very nice meeting him.
Yeah, cruise director was Leslie. She was awesome, though. We didn't get to talk to her, but she did a great job. And our staff room steward was Richard.
Yes,
he was awesome. Took great care of us, anything we needed. And one that stood out to me was our server. Not the best.
I think it was.
No, the two guys that we met at the
they're
Sweet on Me shop,
fun,
or whatever it's called. Yeah,
service wise, like she.
Yeah,
was the
she
best.
Millie, awesome.
Millie at Palo, yes.
Yeah, on Disney Fantasy, we will
the best.
Yeah, and the chef was awesome.
We met the chef at Palo, Chef Massimo.
Yeah, and the manager.
Salvatore.
Yeah, very good, Guga.
I'm good
Thank
with
God I have
names.
him, because I wouldn't.
I'm good with
remember
names.
Entertainment in the movie theater was Kendall.
Yes, Kendall talked a lot with us.
That's the one that I
right before the movie started. Like he stopped and started talking
He's
about everything.
He's the one that said he was pushing to get in the IT department.
Yes.
And so I told him, I said,
Change,
let me tell you about your IT
just
department.
to start with the internet plan change.
Yes. A lot of people like the fact that we're doing this crew staff appreciation, and post your pictures of you with the crew staff, or just the crew staff, and say what they did for you and what ship it was, please. It would mean so much to me. And then when we go on these cruises, we can tell them to check this. And when you guys go on cruises out there, let them know.
Excited by seeing something about that.
Yeah, let them know there's a page that exists for just you guys. It would be very much appreciated. It will never be used to sell anything or promote us or anything else. It's to promote them and appreciate them. That's what it's about. Our photographers, wow, wow. Damien from Jamaica, you're awesome.
Yes.
Every time he knew our cabin number, which was creepy at first. No,
I didn't.
All the photographers
knew our cabin number because of me, because I went to every single character meeting.
Such a nice guy, and we appreciate him very much.
I took I took like 280 something pictures.
Yeah.
Throughout almost 300 pictures with the photographers. I
want to say hi to Jenny's in our chat. Hey Jenny, Melissa Blair, hi. Rally Creative Travel. Anybody else we missed?
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for being here. Our server at Remy was Matt. He did a fantastic job.
Yes. He was like with such finesse, but he explained everything like...
He was more serious. than Millie was. Millie joked around. He was more serious because it was a serious place you're in.
Cereal.
And you paid $125 a person. They had a cheese cart, everybody. A cheese cart. Would you like some cheese?
You're gonna see that later on the video upcoming.
All those different kind of cheeses.
But Matt was great.
Yeah, he was awesome. Carlos, our bartender. Fantastic.
Oh, Carlos, I met him at the La Piazza bar, and he's from Peru. Carlos hugs to you, like he was awesome as well.
Hey, Crystal B, thanks for joining us. Appreciate you being here. And then we had Depeche, head waiter. Depeche was...
oh, yes.
Because I remember Depeche Mode, so I can... Depeche. Johan from Colombia.
From the rotating restaurants, yes. And Johan from Colombia, and
we're going to his country. We're going to his actual town in Disney Wonder. So he talked to us about that a little bit. He said it's going to be very hot, very hot. Jude was our waiter. And both of those guys were top notch. And let me tell you how top notch they were. So I went on this cruise in expectations of getting my French onion soup. I wanted that so bad, so bad. And because we skipped the first couple nights, Palo, Remy, and then we were in another restaurant, and nothing had French onion soup. So the last night we went into the Royal Court, and they didn't have it. And the head waiter came over and said, "We don't have it right now. You have to ask for it a day in advance if it's not on the menu, if you want something, and they'll prepare it for you the next day." And I said, well, how am I supposed to know that? But just for you guys, if you want something
that is not on the menu,
that's not on the menu,
you can request to the
request
chef,
it,
but
and they'll take care of it the next day if they can't do it for you that minute.
They'll make it for you. Just like on a Dream, like I didn't like any of the food when we went on Disney Dream, and I asked for different food that wasn't on the menu every single night. But on this one, I like everything. So
how about Cameron, a lifeguard? Remember Cameron? We were playing putt-putt. We took a picture with Cameron, and he said to make sure when you go on the Wonder, we need to mention those two couple people.
His friends that is going to be working on the Wonder.
You didn't even remember him. So
well,
sad.
It's funny that you're seeing the picture, their names, and I can't remember from my head.
You can't see from there?
You didn't show anything. You just saw a white shirt. How I can remember Cameron from a white shirt?
I don't know. South Africa. How about that? And then
he's looking at the pictures, so of course he remembers everyone.
A couple of people that made our day on the before the fireworks. AJ.
Oh my God, it was hilarious.
AJ from England, and there is a video that we posted. It's about a minute long. Check it out. AJ, fantastic. And then pronounce her name from Ireland.
Tell him.
I can't.
Tell him.
No, I'm asking you. What is it?
It's Sicha. Sicha.
Sears?
No, it's Sicha.
It's SAOIRSE from
Jesus,
Ireland.
Rob, you always get me so prepared for this.
You're welcome.
Surprises. It's Sicha.
Sicha. Okay.
Yes.
Well, that's what we're going to go with. But she was awesome. She's also in that video that's a minute long. And then our brand new friend.
Saoirse.
Saoirse.
Yes, Saoirse.
Saoirse.
Yeah,
okay.
it's Saoirse.
And then two guys that were in Sweet on You shop.
Yeah, the candy shop.
They were such nice guys. Well. Ronel and Noom. Ronel's from Trinidad and Tobago, and Noom is from Thailand. And both of those guys decided to follow us on Instagram because they thought we were so funny in person.
Oh, let me show you one thing. Hang on a minute.
Oh.
Okay. The thing why he was laughing at me.
Saoirse is what Douglas Fahmy.
Yeah, Saoirse.
Okay,
yeah,
thank you, Douglas Fahmy.
So I went to the Sweet on You shop to get these little beauties here that comes with ice cream in it, but I bought it just because I want this Mickey Minnie pants. And I'm very picky, so I said, "Can I see some of them because they weren't well painted?"
Yeah.
So this girl came and removed all of them from the shelf, and then he looked at me. What's the name?
Ronel?
Yes. Ronel looked at me and I was like, "Oh my God, he's gonna buy all 50." I was like, no, because there was a girl who came here the other day and she bought like 30 of them, like probably to resell it. But yeah, I just want it for myself.
He said it was for a class, school, for the school kids. That's
Oh,
what he
that
told-
yeah, okay. I didn't hear that. And then I said, no, I just wanted this too. And then it was like, oh my God, you're so funny. And then that's how we connected because of these.
And they're such nice guys, such nice guys. So we wanted to shout out to them. They're,
Yes.
You're going to see their picture.
And I'm gonna post pictures with them eventually on Instagram, so you guys can check who they are and who we're talking about like this whole time.
Crew Staff Appreciation Facebook
And they're
page
on the page as well,
That's
yes.
where I'm pushing for people to go.
Yeah, but it's going to Instagram anyways.
All right. So what else did we enjoy? We enjoyed.
No, so we talked about Palo. Let's talk about.
We talked about Remy a little bit,
Yeah, so
which is coming up at 9:00 by our premiere.
Yes, but
of Remy is at 9:00 tonight.
There's some things on the video that we didn't capture on the video while
okay.
we're having the experience, such
Such
as
as
like the flavors of the cheese.
I swear.
Like the cheese was like a little bit. It was good. It was okay, and it was alright. And then the
stinky,
terrible and
some
the
of them were
stinky,
bad
and it's a
smell.
horrible one. I finished with the strongest. I don't know. I can't remember the name of the cheese, but like, it was so strong. I had the breath of the cheese breath for the rest of the night. But they were like, it was amazing. It was an amazing experience. Rob didn't like the chocolate dessert because he said it was so sweet he couldn't finish.
Well, let me explain why it's so sweet. Because the medicine I'm taking for pre-diabetic, it makes my taste buds different now. Where if you drink just an ounce of sweetness,
I don't think it's that because of that. Because I eat a cannoli and I think cannoli is absolutely sweet as well.
Do you take medicine?
No, but
Thank
it's
you.
not because
All
of this medicine that you feel sweeter.
Okay. Sorry, I had a moment. Anyway, I do want to stop
There's
just a
extra
second because
details.
we got to thank somebody. TB, thank you. Became a Patreon.
Thank you so much.
TB, we love you. Thank you. And you guys can do it as well if you want to. Don't have to. It's a way to support us and what we're doing. And for that, you get special benefits depending on what level you choose. Patreon.com. If our moderators would put the link in there for you. If you don't want to, it's okay.
It's okay. Just
We're
be
happy
here
with
with
you
us and
being
we're happy
here.
just
You don't have
by
to.
you watching us
But
here.
thank you for doing that. We appreciate
Yes,
it. And Patreon, just a second. I wasn't going to talk about it unless somebody mentioned it. But it's a way that we send things there first before anybody sees it on any of our platforms. So we put it there a couple of days prior to. They'll know what's going on that we may not say anywhere else. So it's behind the scenes and a way to get information and see more of our content that we may not post somewhere else. So. And plus, we're going to be doing lives, Zoom calls, and so forth there as well as it begins to rock and increase. So right now, you, TB, are, I believe, the 10th Patreon member. So thank you so much. We appreciate you. In fact, Cruising with JT supports us as well.
Yes.
And we do him.
JT always here.
Hello, Stacy Brown. Thank you
So
for being here.
talking about JT, he has a question. What status tier are you guys on Disney? I think you guys are big time Disney fans. Well, we're still in the first tier.
Silver.
Because it's after the fifth Disney cruise that we changed,
No,
right?
I think it's, well, I have it in my phone, but my phone's been used.
No, I think he said
Silver is the very bottom one, and that's what we're at. We've done 3 cruises with Disney. When we hit our 5th one is when it goes to gold.
That's what I just said.
It goes to gold, yeah.
Yes.
So we won't hit gold until none of the ones that we're doing.
Yeah, we won't be good still. Because it's not by the amount of days, it's the amount
many
of how many
cruises with
cruises
them.
you'll be on it. So
Yeah.
after the Magic, we're gonna be in the 4th still. So it's gonna be
Yeah,
one
because they
left
only have
to change
4
the
ships
tier.
right now until with the Wish is built.
unless we repeat the dream again.
I want to say hello to one of my former employees at MCO. Ace Mary is here in the chat room. It's the first time I think she's been here. She'll tell you how awesome I was as a boss. Just kidding. She said, "Take me. If we could, honey, we would. But we know you are dedicated to your job." I know. She's laughing crazily right now. Why? I was a good boss. 30 years there. All right. So,
Jenny
tickets.
said, question, are you guys closer to being able to do super chats and super stickers halfway through?
We'll be honest with you guys.
So,
we needed 1,000 subscribers. No, so that's one thing you need
Yeah.
on YouTube, and the other is 4,000 watch hours, which I think is ridiculous. But we're not. We have like 1,800 and
Close to 2,000.
almost close to 2,000 watch hours, and that has to be sustained within a year. So
You guys have
2,000
to watch
more.
our videos for that.
Please
So you
stay
can
through the
get
whole thing. Would help us out a lot.
Yeah, so that's gonna help us a lot. And then she said, check your Venmo. I'll always find out. Oh, she
Son of
is
a-
so, I think
Who
so.
did?
She said, check your Venmo. Ginny. She is so sweet. She's always here with us. And then
Well, I can't
she
right now,
checks the
Jenny, because
button.
my phone's being the one used to. But we will after, and thank you for sure.
Yes,
Thank you so
definitely.
much.
Thank you. Patty, did you send any mail to get services about the staff appreciation to get rewards for stuff like that? That's why we got all their names to do that eventually, but we didn't get a chance to do when we're leaving the ship.
No, we did. I'll explain. There is a comment
Yeah, that's.
card.
Oh, you wrote something on that?
I did. I put all their names down and
He shares his stuff with me so much.
You were standing right there when I did it. No,
that
that's
was like the review of the ship. You didn't say
no.
anything about
Also,
the
there was
stuff.
a place.
never showed
If
me
there's
that.
anybody that made your cruise, blah blah blah, put their names here.
You never
and
showed
I
me
did.
that. When I was filming, and then when I got back to the room, you're finishing that form.
I
I
blogged
showed-
every single moment we had on the ship.
but
so
anyway, we have all their names.
Jesus. Oh, yeah, we have all their names, and we did that.
And yes,
God.
you never shared information with me. I always have to do the find out.
I figured you were a little busy with editing your videos. Hi, just found your channel. Going on the fantasy for my first DCL cruise next week. Can't wait to watch all of your fantasy videos. What's one must do on the ship? Well, Kelly, I think your must do should be Aqueduct. I've never liked thrill
He's a scary
rides.
baby.
It's
for
not
rides.
that. It's called
Yes.
anxiety and not knowing what's going to happen.
He got so nervous before anything.
And so I got on that thing on Aqueduct, and I had such a good time. We went a second time, and I went a third time. And then Guga did it at night because I think I was busy doing something.
Sleeping.
But yes, Aqueduct's one thing you need to do. That was a lot of fun.
And the restaurants, eat
Yes.
as many restaurants you can because they all good experience.
And I recommend you try Palo. Definitely.
if you're
It's
gonna- if you want an
$45 a
extra
person.
one, try at least Palo.
Palo's awesome. And yeah, that's the main things I would say.
Oh, the shows definitely.
Oh, yeah.
You cannot miss the shows.
Well, we talked about the shows at the beginning, but she just came in, I think.
Yes, so on the fantasy we have Aladdin, Frozen, and Believe. Believe is my favorite because it has a mix of stories of a bunch of different characters all together in the same story.
Yeah.
Aladdin is I've seen so many Aladdin plays already that I didn't. I liked it, but yeah. And Frozen was very different with puppets as well. It was super cute, so don't miss the shows.
Hi, Lucretia. I think I didn't say hi to you, and I meant to.
Did we?
She's awesome. She's in here almost every time that we're live or we're doing
Yes,
something
thank
crazy.
you so much.
We have two videos out right now from the fantasy. A third one's coming out tonight at 9 o'clock from Remy, which is $125 a person to eat there.
And everything else extra.
Everything
did you
else
talk
was
about the bottle of wines.
Everything else was included. Listen, was it the Remy we saw the bottle of wines that were that much, or was it Palo?
Yes, no, Remy.
$800 for wine?
He was like, if you want to have the wine experience, you bring samples of this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. But it was probably like $300 for that. And personal, if you wanted a bottle of wine, they had from $100 to $1,000 bottle of wine there.
I was floored when I saw that. I'm like, well, we're definitely in the wrong restaurant for us.
No, we skipped the wine.
That was crazy. But there's people out there who can afford that and
Yes.
want that extra, and so that's why they have it. Otherwise, they wouldn't be doing it. So I definitely minimum do Palo. If you want to do Remy, give that a shot. Just know it's a lot fancier, a place to go. Any more questions that we're missing? Kelly Chambers definitely will do Aqueduct. My 6-year-old can't wait. Your 6-year-old. I met you, but yes, your 6-year-old would love that too. Oh man, I feel like a kid when I'm on it. That's what I love. Unfortunately, the Wonder does not have it. I don't know why they didn't retrofit
So Tig just asked about
all the ships to do that.
Tig just asked about the water roller coaster as well. Yes.
What about
Aqueduct, we did it.
Yes,
Tig just I just saw the
we
question.
did it and had a blast.
It was so much fun. Joanne, how did you two meet?
Who said that? Joanne?
That famous question.
This is my son. I adopted him several years ago, and at least that's what somebody on the beach thought, that he was my son. So, do you really need to know that from a stranger, whether it's your kid or just don't be nosy? That annoyed the hell out of me. I was in the ocean while he asked him, "Oh, is that your dad?" He should have never told me this, because I almost went up to the guy and said, "Really? You really need to know what a stranger's relationship with somebody else? Is that your business?" But it annoyed me. But I got over it real fast because I just laughed
about it.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's funny.
But we met online, answering your question. A dating app, not a dating app, a dating website didn't even exist apps like 11 years ago.
Yeah.
So, like, it wasn't a website.
Yeah.
11 years ago.
Yeah. We've been together since 2010. 11 long years. It feels like 21. But yeah. I'm sorry. Some people are not great with life. Ignore them and enjoy your life. You are beautiful. Thank you, T.
Thank you.
I understand there are some people that are more challenged, and that was a challenged person for sure. Lucy, that would have annoyed me too. Yeah, you get it. I just don't know why people think they need to know other people, especially two strangers sitting on a beach, and that you come up to somebody and ask them, "Oh, so is that your dad?" What? Oh my God. Anyway, don't get me started again. It pissed me off.
So someone wants us to talk about the mini golf.
Mini golf, which we have online. That's
Rob was having a live up on deck 13 or 14.
Yeah,
whatever that
play
was.
putt-putt golf.
Okay.
That's
and
another
then
one.
I showed up there, and then we started playing golf. It was so much fun, like goofy golf.
And you got to watch all the way till the end. Watch that video, please.
Yeah, so it's on our channel as well, the video of the mini golf, the live. What else, Robert? Keep on going.
Keep on going. Okay. Well, I'm reading let me ask our audience that's in our live chat now. Do you guys, when I do these blogs, handwritten blogs, do you want me to upload them to our Facebook page so you can read everything that we did and learned and so forth? And I'd be glad to do it and share it with you all, which is one of the reasons why I did it, in case you guys had any questions about, the coronavirus protocols and how much did the internet cost and all that good stuff. So another place to try. Who was the young lady that asked us about it? Because they're going on a cruise soon. Do you remember her name? She just asked too. I'll scroll through here. I'm sorry. But definitely eat at Flo's 8 Cafe. It's by the pool. In the middle.
There are 3 different places at the
Yeah.
Flows, which is one pizza place, one panini's place, and one like a hamburger's place. The paninis were like the best. I liked it.
They have
the burger was really good.
the
too.
awesome food there at Flo's 8, and it's just
I just didn't like the pizza.
it's an outside restaurant, and it's similar to what Mardi Gras has too, where they have a bunch of different restaurants next to each other.
Yeah, it's just like a snack place.
Yeah, they do burgers and hot dogs and paninis and a lot of different sandwiches, and It was so good. We really enjoyed that, and it's all included in your fare as well. I wasn't impressed with the. I'm reading through this real quick. The cost of the water. The cost of the water.
I was like, water
was a bottled water. We had 20.
Water, yes.
You had 24 bottles delivered. It was $64.
$55 the pack.
$9 required for gratuity, and we got them twice because we ran out with the first one. But
so you were allowed to bring a pack of water.
On just one?
Yes, I mean per person. So you can bring two if you're two.
Yeah, who the hell wants to carry water with you?
I was gonna tell you that I'm carrying a damn 24 pack of water
on your back
in San Diego. No, like I'm gonna get that reusable bag, that one.
Oh, right there, the Disney bag.
Yes,
yeah.
and then I'm gonna put back there, and then I'm gonna carry on top of my carry-on.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna watch this and record it for everybody to see you schlepping through because we're
Why
poor.
not? I'm not buying.
We're poor and we don't have the money to pay for 24
Wouldn't you
bottles.
bring do you guys prefer to pay $55 for 24 pack of water, or just bring your own at least once? Because I'm gonna bring a 24 pack, but it's gonna be out throughout the cruise, and then I'm gonna have to buy it again anyways.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be $55 again.
Can you bring soda on board? Because
Yes,
they
you
charge
can.
me for my
They are
Coke.
allowed.
They charge me for my Coke Zero and piss me off in a can. When
You are allowed to bring one pack of 24. 24-12.
There's people saying
Yes.
it's the principle of the thing. I'm with Guga. Okay, I'm just leaving. Bye, everybody.
No, I mean like
You're right. It's the principle.
stop moving
Because
the table
Disney
again.
will
So you're gonna
charge
be
you as
moving
long
the
as you pay
sofa.
for it. So if you keep paying those prices, they'll keep going up and going up. But the minute people stop paying that stuff, they'll lower the price.
Oh, I'm definitely taking that water. I don't care about soda because I don't drink soda.
Yeah,
But like,
But
you should carry the 24
I
pack
will.
of Coke Zero.
I will because Coke Zero is important.
I'll bring my water. He brings the soda.
You can't even get Coke Zero from a fountain drinks at all. They don't have it. They
just
have
Diet
Diet Coke. So Coke Zero, you have to get in a can, and they charge you for it, even when it's room service, which is free. Room service is free. They charge you for the Coke can. I couldn't believe that. I'm like, God, really, Disney? Come on. But anyway, I'm not complaining because I loved the cruise. I had a fantastic time. But those things were kind of stupid.
Yeah, but like $55 for that, no.
Yeah.
It's too much.
So we went shopping inside the ship and got a ship, which is back here.
This is the dream. You put the
Right there.
fantasy on the other side. They look the same. They just changed the name.
So we always collect the ships from every one we go on. We got
One
that.
thing that I think they should have is the character in the back of the ship. Like on the Dream, they should have the Sorcerer Mickey, and on the Fantasy, they should have Dumbo to make like more of a difference. But yeah, they look similar. They just changed the name, Dream and Fantasy.
Yep. You got a statue.
Oh yes, the statue. I love them.
Yeah.
This is the mini that stays in the atrium of the ship.
They have that. They sell that on board.
Yes, and I actually took a picture of the mini wearing the same outfit of this statue.
How much did that cost me? What was that? Oh my God, $44.99.
You had 10% discount on the Disney Visa.
Yeah. If you have a Disney Visa, they give you 10% off, everybody. Which included, we bought 2 robes. The robes.
Oh, yes, the robes
because
were,
those
like,
robes,
fantastic.
y'all, were frigging nice. Nice
So
robes.
comfy.
And you can wear them in the summertime too. And the bedding was fantastic and nice. Let's see. That was day 1, Guga. I just talked about. Day 2,
So day 2 we kind of talked about it already because it was like the
Aqueduct 3 times.
and the Remy for dinner.
Yeah.
What else did you do on a day 2? A show. We saw Aladdin.
Yes. Which it was good. The Genie was awesome.
The Genie, oh my God, Genie was the best.
But we saw Aladdin Broadway production here in Orlando.
And he was like the best as well.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Genie gotta be like that.
Yeah. But we enjoyed it. We had a great time.
They had a technical difficulty in the middle of the show. They closed the curtains for like 5
Never
minutes.
seen that happen before.
Yes.
All of a sudden, in the middle of their performance, they
the curtain
dropped the curtain real fast
down.
and said, "Due to the technical difficulties, everybody please stay in your seat." And we're sitting there, waited and
Yes.
waited and
I
waited.
think like the props in this scenario is like sliding things.
Yeah.
I think they had problem with that.
Never had that in the
By
show
slide
in all
and
my
then,
life. It was
yeah.
weird.
They had to. That's what I assumed had happened.
Did you bring the dogs any presents home?
Oh, us! I'm the present for Toby. When he
They
sees
love us
me,
so
like
much,
he
yeah.
goes crazy. But yeah, I should bring something for him next time.
No, of him. What about
For
Ono?
him. For him, Ono doesn't play with the Toby destroy every single toy I give to him.
That's because he's 1 year old.
And at the stores on the ship, they have like chewing toys
Yeah.
for dogs. So maybe I'll get one of those.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Yep. And then, okay, so that's day 2. Day 3, we
We ate watermelon.
yeah.
That's what I'm seeing on the
It looks
page.
to me like we went to the fireworks, which, listen, we did that's on our page as well on YouTube. We did the fireworks show to show you. There used to be a huge production before they shot off the fireworks with the Pirates of the Caribbean, right? And they didn't have that. It was
It was with the characters all dressed up as pirates and stuff like a Disney show before the fireworks. So, yeah, but they didn't have
They
that.
didn't have it, which was disappointing. And then they made everybody socially distance while you're standing there watching the fireworks, which is baffling to me that Disney does that, but then you watch other cruise lines where they just pack people together. What? Get
Sorry.
Question. Did Guga get a new chair? Thanks, Patty. No.
Why you had to remember about that, Patty?
Patty, love her so much.
Patty.
But we
Patty,
got new
Patty.
wheels.
Yes, like I broke the wheels and I got a new set of wheels for the
Yeah.
same chair.
A
So
lot of people aren't going to understand that, but
now I can move it.
Guga in our last live broke a chair.
Oh yes,
The
like
wheel
I was
came flying
sitting
off,
here
hit me in the
like
head, gave me an eye injury. So yeah, we found new wheels on Amazon. They
Yes.
sell everything on
So
Amazon.
I just replaced the wheels of the same chair. So.
Yeah,
Which, by the way, the chair was brand new. I wasn't.
it was brand new.
Yeah, Rob,
Sure was.
Rob was gonna buy another chair and I said no, just replace the wheel.
So the different restaurants we went to,
Yes.
other than Palo and Remy, which were extra upcharges, but the other 3 restaurants we went to, you guys, if you go on a Disney cruise, no other cruise line does this. You start off in one restaurant with your wait staff, and the next night you go to another restaurant
with the same.
with the same wait staff. And then you just keep rotating through unless you get off the rotation and you go eat at one of these upscale restaurants that, to try Palo or Remy. Then you come back in and you go through the rotation again. And we're going to be on 14 nights of rotation, other than Palo one
I'm
night.
just wondering, like the restaurants there and the kind of food they're gonna have because they changed the menu. Even like
I hope
if you
so.
repeat, if you
I don't
repeat
wanna
the
eat the
same
same
restaurant,
thing.
you ended up it's gonna be a different menu. So yes. What are you laughing
Lucretia
at?
says, "We remember everything, my Twizzlers."
I learned that one now.
Oh Lord, that's so much fun. Twizzlers.
Yes, which one was your favorite between the 3 of them?
I have to say the what's the one where we had to draw?
Animator's Palette.
And it's right here in front of me. Animator's Palette was our favorite because they give you a blank canvas, and then you color it in and how
You draw yourself.
draw whatever you want to put in the head and then they feature it later on the walls.
An animation.
An
like,
animation.
It's so nice.
And at the
I
end,
filmed
their
everything,
names are there with it. Yeah, it's awesome.
and then I'm gonna post it as well soon on our channel,
Yeah.
so you guys can check that at Animator's Palette. It actually does. They do that only on a fantasy because the Animator's Palette on a Dream is a different experience,
Yeah.
even though it's the same restaurant. But like They say they have this animation thing on a fantasy only.
Joanne didn't like the Royal used to do that. We were not fans. She said we didn't like that, where you rotate around to the different restaurants. But I don't know. I mean, it gives you a different thing to look at, different experience, which we like the experience. And so to the animator's palette and the Royal Court, and what was the other one? The third restaurant?
Enchanted Garden.
Enchanted Garden.
Enchanted Garden.
He's gonna kill me, right? You're gonna kill
Later.
me. Yeah, because he hates when I do that. Here we go. Enchanted Garden was awesome.
Not on a live because it's gonna be recorded, but later.
Right, I'm gonna record it anyway so he doesn't kill me. So the experience, the ambiance, everything that you get to, and they change their clothing and so forth, so you get a different experience. But I loved it, and I'm gonna even love it more. In fact, if these cruise lines would take out these stupid shops that they have selling things in that nobody buys, like the watch shop and these high-end stuff, the clothing that nobody buys or a few people buy, or where you buy pocketbooks, and put in more restaurants for people to experience different things, that would be awesome. Food is right into our heart, right?
I found like plenty of places to eat on this cruise on this ship, so I don't mind the rotation and repeating the restaurant
Yeah.
because the food's gonna be different every
yeah.
time. Kelly Chambers says, the restaurants is how I convinced my husband to go. He's a foodie. Well, yeah, so it's amazing, like the food, and if you go time to time to every single different restaurant, you're gonna have a different food, and it's delicious.
I
love
think,
it.
to me, and I'm going to be honest with you, for those who have kids under 12, or even, kids under 12, I probably wouldn't go on a Disney cruise if it was for that experience to have my kids. And until protocols change to where characters can hug your kid and get more interactive. Because what I witnessed was, I'm sorry, you can't hug Mickey Mouse. You have to stand so far from him. You have to wear your mask. I don't like that. To me, as a kid, I would want that interaction with that character. And so if I had a kid that young, I would want to wait until those protocols changed. That's just me.
I did not see that happening, because the kids that I've seen in every single character meeting, and I've been to all of them, they are very aware that was supposed to get to the characters.
Yeah.
Like the
But
parents
still, if I had a...
Plus, on top of that, now it's my turn. They have so many clubs for the youngs, the babies, the teens in there, and then I filmed them all. Like,
At a distance.
Went to the clubs, Rob, not distance.
Yeah, the social distance in the clubs and wear masks.
Rob, yes, but like they have cabins with private video games and private movies and so many games to play. I'm talking about that. I'm not talking about hugging characters. I'm talking about like they have so much stuff to do.
I'm talking about little ones.
The little ones have their clubs too, with a lot of activities.
But you sold me on a Disney cruise saying it's about the characters and the meet and greets with the characters.
Yes, but like
you don't get to experience that.
I know, but some
kid.
kids get that magic by the distance. They don't. I'm a Disney fan. An adult Disney fan is different. We can go psycho for different reasons than a child. So yeah, I don't mind it.
So we have two different opinions here.
I'm sure kid don't mind that either.
That's my opinion. I wouldn't bring my child until they...
You don't have one anyway, so...
I do. You stepped right in. Oh, there goes all of our listeners, all of our followers. Bye-bye.
So, yeah.
I love you all. It's been fun.
The time. It's 1 minute to our video premiere. So, we talked so much.
My God.
My God.
Okay. So, we're going to cut off here and then go to our premiere for Remy, if you will. And we'll catch you over there, okay?
Do they have Pandora? Question, do they have Pandora? On the ship? No, they don't. Pandora as in Avatar? No. But they have like a Pixie Hollow, which is like a forest. And they have the Marvel Club and the Toy Story Club and the Star Wars Club. And it's all super nice. For the kids, those cannot go in unless it's an open house thing too. So you can check that out and meet characters there as an adult. Because it's specifically for the kids.
We gotta go.
Yeah, so we gotta go, guys.
Ask your questions over there. We'll be over
Yes,
there.
you can keep the chat going on during our video premiere. Just stay tuned and go to the video right now. It's gonna start.
I think they might be referring to the jewelry store, Guga.
Oh,
The Pandora?
the Pandora. Yes, I saw a jewelry store there, but I don't remember if it was Pandora.
I don't remember seeing that either. Pandora jewelry store.
Yes, they do.
They do?
They do.
Oh, see?
They do. I remember now. Yes, they do.
Okay.
They do have Pandora.
All right.
Right next to the watches and that Mickey Mouse gear hat thing. I remember saying it.
By the way, we're not mad at each other. This is just the goofiness that
I
we do.
am mad at him, see. Yeah.
How dare you?
I'll catch you later. 9 p.m. See you.
Remy.
It's time for Remy.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for being here with us.
Hit the button. I
Love
can't
you.
reach.
Bye.
Bye.